This is Box Wine and Cheese Whiz. I'm Ilsa.
I'm Samy.
And we're watching The Walking Dead. Again.
Yeah.
The second episode.
So
Season 4.
If you haven't discovered a pattern here, this is kind of how it's going to go. We have wine. We have cheese. She already hates the cheese.
I hate the cheese. It's gross.
I like it. I thought it was a good choice. I had it earlier this week, and I had it with last week's wine. Not a good pairing, but with this one it works.
This one. Explain the cheese. I gotta grab the wine.
Okay, well, the cheese is just a cheddar with garlic and herb that I got at Whole Foods. It's pretty good.
It's just a cheddar?
It's cheddar with garlic and herbs.
Alright, tonight we have a white wine. Domaine de Cada. You have the French accent. You should read it.
I don't want to. Basically, it's a white wine that's we can't pronounce.
It's from France.
It's French.
When I went to the wine store, they explained to me what it was, but I don't know because I forgot. But it's really good.
It's good.
White wine. Go get it.
Not a big white wine fan, but it's good.
Oh!
Now she just like saw the dead rats without the heads, and she just like, has somebody been feeding these things? It's probably one of the kids.
God. This
Kids
is why
suck.
kids suck.
So apparently somebody's feeding the zombies. See, this is why you don't have them as pets. You shouldn't keep them as pets.
And my side of the argument was that you should, and that Carl is cool.
Kids. These kids are growing up in the weirdest world ever.
Yeah, that was so weird how that little girl was like, I'll stab my dad in the face with a
And
knife.
Carol's just like, okay.
I mean, what are you going to do
No.
when someone tells you that they're going to do something? You expect them to do it.
No, you don't expect a 10-year-old girl to stab her
A
dad.
10-year-old girl that was raised in the zombie apocalypse, Carl
don't
would do
expect her
it.
to-
Carl killed his mom, so Carol was just thinking, well, maybe this girl is going to be as badass as Carl.
And like, seriously, after that she like takes her by the fence and she's like, we need to have a talk. You're weak.
Yeah, because she is weak.
She's
The
like
kid is weak.
a 10-year-old girl that can't stab her dad. I'm not liking where Carol's going.
Michonne's like working out with her sprained ankle.
No!
No!
They're still right by the jail.
It would have been way better if they just cut one pig, had the blood, and just slowly, like, hauled the
Slowly
zombies
backed
toward
away.
them.
Like, the zombies got all day. Like, you can slowly inch backwards. And you're in a cart. Like, speed up when you have to. And the whole Carol thing, I think you should be training the kids. Yes. I think they should be growing up in training. They are living in the zombie apocalypse. But I still don't like Carol's approach. The parents should have some say in their kids' lives. And she's obviously a little screwed up if she lets a 10-year-old try to stab their father.
Carl killed his mom when he was like 11, 10, 11, 12, somewhere around that age. So I don't think it's weird that she's giving a 10-year-old a knife to kill
I
her
think
own
if
father.
there's 3...
I believe that little ass kicker is actually the cure. She was made and born into the zombie apocalypse.
So she has
she's already
immunities.
immune. So
is
she's
every baby
probably-
being born right now having immunities?
Yes, they should be because they're born with it already in their system.
By
It's
being
back
born
on.
with it in their system, they're already defeating it.
Speaking of 6,
Hey.
Rick's shirt just came off.
Speaking of 6.
You should never wear a shirt. If I had my way, it'd be a very hot summer. There's 2 minutes
There's too much hope in
left.
his eyes. Oh, she is dead. And she's
What?
out. How'd she get out? So she was quarantined. Episode 2.
It was good.
Not as exciting as episode 1, but it was substantial. It's obviously building something.
Who is feeding the zombies rats?
The children.
I wonder who set the bodies on fire. Somebody dragged their bodies out. But why did they burn them?
I don't know. Why did they burn them? Is that, like... Is there a reason for burning in particular? Why weren't they just stabbed in the head?
Because do they think they're still carrying something?
That could be it. I saw rats, and I see people dying out of a weird sickness, and I thought it was a bubonic plague. But it's not. Or it might be. Actually, it could be.
It might not be exactly the bubonic plague, but it's a plague. I guess that's the bad guy this season. Last season we had the governor. The
No.
season before we had Shane. The first season, the bad guy
Shane.
was the zombies. So I guess the bad guy this season is a plague.
A plague.
Clever.
Could have been that somebody was feeding them rats. Rats carry the disease. To this day, rodents carry it. Well, I thought it was one of the kids, but none of the kids have died.
Maybe it was Patrick.
That was originally feeding them.
And the other guy who sleepwalks that was in the cell.
Yeah.
They locked himself in. Charles or something. Who are these people? I don't know who they
They
are.
don't matter.
They
That's
don't
why they're
matter.
on the show. That's why they're dying. The only one that I've cared about that's died so far was the nerd.
Yeah. I really liked that nerd. I'm still upset about Patrick dying.
He would have been a cool character.
He would have been an awesome character. He could have figured out this bubonic plague. It could happen to anyone, but I'll tell you who it won't happen to. Glenn,
Michonne.
Maggie, Michonne, Rick,
Carl.
Carol, Daryl,
That's about it.
Herschel and Beth, they might die.
And everybody else is gonna die within the next 3-4 episodes anyway. I want to see more Michonne killing people.
The new black guy looks like pretty cool. Not Tyrese, the other
The
one.
smart one.
The war medic.
He's got sass. Scary commercials from now until Halloween.
And yet she watches The Walking Dead.
Walking Dead's fine. Zombies are fine.
What is scary about this?
I don't know. It's murder and exorcism and other stuff that I cannot handle. But zombies I'm cool with. I love them.
I wonder how long Tyrese is gonna stay.
I like Tyrese. Tyrese lasts. He needs to last.
Tyrese needs to be there to the end.
They need to develop his character better. Good reports on the wine and the cheese. Apparently the cheese is not good standing by itself. But
Paired with
the French wine that we cannot pronounce, that we will show you the label at.
Pickpole.
But point is, good recommendations. Good episode. Expecting a great episode for 3, not just good. Great for 1, good for 2, and great for 3.
Next week, join us for episode 3 and have wine and cheese with us.
Real quick, Michonne holding that baby like this is how Ilsa holds babies.
I don't even hold babies.
She doesn't
I've
hold
never
babies.
held a baby in my life. Bye!